Hi, beautiful Libras. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you're new, I welcome you here. I'm going to be using the Oracles of Visions today, Libra, and it gives a lot of description and a different twist to things. So let's find out. Librans messages. Libra. I still haven't memorized all these cards. It's impossible to. It gives so many descriptions. So I'm going to refer to the book for Libra. What's this about for Libra? See what we got here. Somebody feeling like they're carrying the world on their shoulders or something. The first card out is a 17 or a 16 card, which is a 7. What? Am I seeing this? You know what, guys? This is something weird that just happened. Now, I said it was a 16 card, but I went to the 17. I turned to that page, and there was balance and equality. That is the Libra symbol. I'm like, what? Tell me about this. Distance, isolation, and perspective. Distance not only gives nostalgia, but perspective and maybe objectivity. Physical distance or emotional detachment serve to give us greater comprehensive view. Distance may be also provide a clear overall perspective than a close-up would. From this vantage point, we can often get the big picture and reach different conclusions. We need to strike a balance when assessing a situation. Are we too closely involved, or should we step back? This is the question here. So it is then followed by a 19 card, which is 10. Okay? Contemplation, analysis, and awareness. While we share common traits with all other living entities, we are indeed linked to them in many ways. Our humanity is probably best defined by our awareness of ourselves. We alone can look up at the sky and contemplate our role in the universe. We alone have the freedom of choice and the capability of rational thought beyond survival and procreation. We alone can question relative values and choose right from wrong. Our consciousness is both a blessing and a burden. It provides us with the ability to ponder and question. More than any other living entities, we have the capacity to consider variables and options for the future and be either encouraged or concerned about the possibilities. So it's like someone is stepping back, reanalyzing something, getting a higher perspective, and making wise choices. It's like contemplating something, analyzing something, getting awareness about something. 48 card, which translates to a 3 for those of you that are interested in that. I kind of like this. Looks pretty regal. Choices, risks, and the consequences of them. We may often be intrigued by a what-if scenario. This card depicts curiosity, temptation, and wanting to know. It's natural and to want to know or want to try. And the only way to find out is to try. It's through such process that we can grow and avoid stagnation, but there are causes and effects. Here is a royal queen opens a jeweled egg-shaped treasure from which flies a column of fairies. Glowing like fireflies, they are now free. What is unclear is whether the outcome of their release will be reflected on fondness or on regret. Our acts invariably result in consequences, both good and bad. So there is a balance to be struck. Unless we try, we'll never know. And that in turn may be a lost opportunity that will gnaw away if not acted upon. But equally so, we are fully appreciative of the possible repercussions that may result from it. So somebody is feeling the consequences of their actions. And it's like, just because something looks regal, looks gold, it may not be. Somebody is getting the consequences of their actions. Followed by a 9 card. Support, bearing the weight of others. Yeah, some is carrying the weight of the world. It's like, it's not ours to carry. Each person's own consequences are their own consequences. This card represents an offering of strength and assistance and bearing a burden on behalf of others. Providing support can take many forms: moral, emotional, physical, and financial. We can offer our shoulders to bear the weight, or lend an ear to share the grief. Okay, while the effort and gesture is a noble one, there are times when we should come out of the shadows and take credit for our own contributions. You do not always have to settle for being second fiddle, and be careful not to allow others to take advantage of your generosity. It's a strong message, and Spirit's telling me to look at the bottom of this. What is this? It's a 46 card, guys, which is a 10. Connections, putting the pieces together and coming to conclusions. A young woman sits on a bridge, a physical and metaphysical connecting point between here and there. Her identity is initially concealed not only to us but also to herself. She is in essence finding her true self. She reaches out to gather pieces of the puzzle, and with each one finds clues and discovers more about herself. It's a self-discovery. Yeah. Gradually, despite failures and experimentation along the way, an image starts to take form. Increasing clarity manifests itself from the initial confusion. The process is self-reinforcing and then becomes easier and accelerates the more pieces are added, which finding their corresponding place. Eventually a point is reached where everything comes into focus and starts to make sense. So many of you are doing this soul searching in separation, getting a higher perspective, taking a step back. But this is, somebody is carrying the weight of others, and it's not ours to carry. And somebody is getting a lesson on this. It's like being revealed. It's like everything, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. Eventually it starts to form a picture and makes more sense. And this is almost like someone is asking those questions. Well, why? It's not our weight to carry. It's good to ask those questions as to why, so we can fit the pieces of the puzzle together. It's human nature, it's curiosity. Wow, wasn't expecting that, Spirit. Tell me more. Spirit is cautioning you not to carry the weight of others. It is their own weight to carry. It is not your weight to carry. So obviously some of you are feeling like you need to, somebody is carrying those burdens that don't belong to you. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Sun, enjoy success and happiness. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Whatever was hidden will be exposed. Trust in the higher forces. Wow. Sage, be devoted and committed. And to be devoted and committed doesn't always mean being committed to others. It's being committed to self. And it's like it's nice to lend a helping hand or an ear to somebody, but not to carry their weight. We're designed to carry our own. And from time to time, we can carry the weight of others, but we're not designed to carry it for long. Transform and unveil your gifts. Shed old skin. Choose your path. Take care of your own needs. And release the old and rest. That is what Spirit is saying. Shift your perception. The animal totems here today are the raven, the snake, which is wisdom, knowledge, shaman, that's the wolf. So those might mean something to you. There is an eagle or a hawk. There is, like, again, another wolf. Snake, wolf, hawk, raven are all messengers here. Oh, what's this one? Yes. Again. Winged messengers and furred messengers. You're strong beyond measure. Libra, please. Libra messages. You're protected by the angels. You are cherished by the angels. You're exactly where you need to be. You might find yourself in unknown territory, and it's like you're exactly where you need to be. Clear the past and heal the present. That's 2 signs now. All is possible. Choose your path. First light, beginning of a new cycle. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. shedding that old way of thinking or being, and yeah, lie back, rest and relax. It's all affirming the messages that come out. Miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. Okay, we'll pull a few of these oracles too. Libra. That's 3 different decks of cards, all saying the same messages. Libra. I think Spirit only wants the one. Evolution. Evolve. You're going through a paradigm shift. It's for evolution. We have to evolve. We can't keep carrying the weight of others, the guilt of others, the emotions of others, whatever it is. It's not ours to carry. It is theirs to carry. And Spirit is telling you you're exactly where you need to be. You are protected by the angels. A new way. You're going through a transformation, a paradigm shift. That's why things could seem that they've been so radical. Something needs to do a 180, and looks like you are. You're putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. And it's like you are asking and seeking all those questions. Why did this happen? How come this? How? That is all good, because it teaches us. And expect the wondrous to emerge. Miracles. Yes. Transformation here. An ending. You are like highly intuitive, if not psychic. Someone perhaps in your past was like cheating or lying, sneaking. Wheel of Fortune change. Complete paradigm shift. It's like they could have been out being a player, something like that. Interesting. This is crossing the reed. So someone was manipulative. There could have been a rejection, some juggling, instability, somehow finances, or being left out in the cold. But look at you on the upright. This is crossing. So that shift is taking place. If you were feeling in financial lack, maybe someone juggled you, left you out in the cold, didn't see what they had. It's like things are going to shift. It's a complete paradigm shift. It goes from here to here. Like that's a huge turn of the wheel. Because now, if you were in financial lack, you're in abundance. If you were left out in the cold, it's not going to be that way. You have your choices. You have your options. And these are the consequences that Spirit is talking about. So now the consequences of doing this to Libra, they left themselves out in the cold. They could be in financial lack. That's the shift. That's the consequences that Spirit was talking about. Everything has consequences. And that is the consequences in this read. Hmm. Yeah. Hiding things. That's the moon again. Somebody walked away and it left a lot of sadness, remorse, guilt. Became stale and stagnant. We can't stay there too long, Spirit said. In this sadness. Not meant to stay there. That's... Someone is blocked. Someone is... You're single and abundant, but they're looking... There's communication or fast forward movement going on here. That's your intuitive side coming out. Some messages from the past. Happiness with the Sun. The Ten of Pentacles. And healing. A wish being granted. Healing. If you were sad, you're going to be happy. If you felt you were stuck or stale or stagnated, you're going to be shining here. Look at this. The Sun card, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Star card. You actually are very abundant. If you were in lack, you're not going to be in lack. This also is the past. Nostalgia. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Tower. Someone speaking a truth. There's this being in isolation here, doing the inner work. Someone would like to restart something, or you're on a brand new beginning. But I think that you're being observed, you're being watched here. You're working hard. Working on your crafts. I think there's been a, someone in, this Emperor, someone is like, didn't care kind of attitude, smug, arrogant, I don't know, harsh communication, harsh, being harsh, could have left you out in the cold like a fool. I don't know. It's looking like a complete paradigm shift here. They look depressed, they look sad. They were trying to fight doing this inner work. They did not want to do no inner work. They're like, at a crossroads because they're under judgment about this other lover. They could have pushed you away, or you had to push them away. Either one. Well, now they're feeling worried. trapped by a third-party situation, third-party contract. They're angry because they're fighting and arguing and someone's closed off their emotions to them. Yeah, good for you, because Spirit told you they're not your burdens to carry. They're not your problems. All these obstacles and challenges are due to them. It's not your weight to carry. You've closed off your emotions for now, protecting your own emotions. Good for you. Taking your power back and removing. You're moving. Oh yeah, well now, see? They could have been out getting attention or something. They're heavily burdened. The truth is here. You're just looking toward your own, filling your own cup here. There's love here, and now you're taking your own power back. It's like waiting. No, it's like lesson learned. They've been heartbroken. You're abundant. You're happy. You're resilient. They've been wounded. It's a new beginning, a new cycle. There's good news coming. What? Betrayal. You're getting good news and they're getting betrayed? Wanting to make things fair, wanting a new opportunity with their soulmate. They could have been betrayed and now they're obsessively thinking about their soulmate, wanting a new opportunity. Yeah, they didn't see that the offer, that's the consequences of their actions. They're feeling it. Sleepless nights, nightmare energy. But look at over here. You're just like 10 of Cups. Loving of self. Getting all this healing done. You could be in a successful career. Confident, vibing high. You've gone through a transformation. And if you're... I'm just saying, they want to invest in their soulmate and want this opportunity with you. And Spirit is telling you, like, if they're coming with baggage and all these problems, that's their problem to figure out. It's not your weight. It's not yours. Others of you, it's new love. Others of you, it's just you've gone through a transformation. If you were in lack of money, you're not going to be in lack of money. If others of you are waiting on new love, it's there. But I can tell you that it's evolved. The wheel is spun. Spirit is saying whatever they put you through, they're going through. You're cherished by the angels. So clear the past, heal the present, transformation. It's a complete paradigm shift. If you were left out in the cold, they're going to be left out in the cold. If they ghosted you, they're going to be ghosted. If you were put in all this nightmare energy, they're facing the nightmare. Because you're cherished by the angels. It's like, it's not your weight to carry. And Spirit is saying, many of you just want to know why. Why? Well, all the pieces of the puzzle are coming back together because something is evolving. It's a complete paradigm shift. Expect miracles, Spirit saying, expect the wondrous because that's the all that glittered wasn't gold. Distance makes the heart grow fonder card, and it's like you're not expected to carry the weight of this person's consequences. They have to face their own. So they may be coming to you like, help me, Libra, help, because you've always been willing to help. And it's like, help, but don't carry their burdens for them, because they're coming burdened. Don't do it so it like pulls you down, right? Whoever this energy is, they're coming troubled, they're coming burdened. And that's their own consequences. Spirit is saying you can't fix everybody, carry their weights, because obviously you've been very empathetic, caring, and nurturing. And Spirit is saying, care, help, assist if you feel like it, but not at your own expense. Close off those emotions, because they might be like coming in heavily burdened. That's their consequences. You do what you feel is right. You are highly intuitive. You are, yeah, many of you are healers, Spirit is saying. And it's like you always used to be able to fix this person at your expense, your energy, your emotions, your finances, whatever it is. Help. But you don't even have to help. If they're not coming correct, don't even help at all. But if they are, you can hear them out or something, or share some guidance or assistance. But Spirit is saying never give your full self like that, where, you know, that's what Spirit's saying. Take care, guys.